Hi guys, today I'm gonna share with you something very personal. It's a dream that I had 9 years ago with Jesus. That dream I don't tell everybody, I just was telling a few people, like very close friends and family. So my heart one day was telling me like you should share that dream, and I decided to make this video to tell everyone the dream I had with Jesus. That dream changed my life, changed myself, and I'm gonna share with you now. Okay, in the time that I had this dream, I was single. I was living with my mom in Brazil, and in the dream, I was in my bedroom, and was night. It was very windy. I was cold. It was windy inside my room, and I could hear the wind outside. And I heard also thunders. And suddenly I heard a strong, loud voice that was talking about the world, about the human beings, and about love and peace, war. I don't know exactly like details what I was hearing, but things like that. And I didn't know what was going on. I was really cold, and I felt my body was weak, and the air was heavy. Was like the gravity was just pushing me down to the floor. And what happened was that I really was pushed down to the floor, and I was laying there and I couldn't get up because of that air that was so heavy. And I start to feel a presence, power, strong power, and I start to cry. My tears was coming down. My tear was coming down, falling down, and was wetting the floor. And I knew something divine was going to happen. And a light, a very shining, intense light was there, and I couldn't open my eyes. And I was just on the floor, and I couldn't stop crying. And I couldn't stop crying. And suddenly the light just disappeared. But I could get up. And I didn't stop crying. I saw the floor and it was wet by my tears. And when the light disappeared, I could open my eyes, and I could see someone's feet's heel. And I raised my eyes, and I saw a man. He was tall, and he was wearing a cloth, white long cloth, made of sheep hole. Is that, I don't know if that's the way that we say in English. I just want to tell that my dream, my first language is Portuguese, so I'm trying to describe in English. I hope you all understand me. So I look, I raised my eyes and I look up and I saw his hair. His hair was over here, over his shoulder. When I was seeing him, was like not only my body was crying, but also my soul. And that presence, that power, that feeling was so strong. And he turned to me, his front to me, and he held out his hand and helped me to get up. And I was looking at him and I knew he was Jesus. I knew God was there with me in that room. And I saw his face. I don't want to forget his face. His eyes had mercy, love when he was looking at me. He has the most innocent eyes I never had seen in anyone in this world. To be honest, I could compare the way he looked, the innocence of his eyes, when I see a children's eyes. It's a little bit similar to what I saw. So he was looking at me and I said to him, "I'm cold." He hugged me and I felt very warm. I didn't feel cold anymore. But not only this, I felt protected. It's like nothing in the world could do any bad to me. And when I look up to his face, when I look up to his face, I ask him a question. If you have a question, if you had an opportunity to ask a question to Jesus, what would you ask? You know, my mind was not functioning well. Was not. And I asked him, "Do you sleep?" What question was that? Why I ask that? Sometimes I ask myself, why? Anyways, he smiled and he answered me. He said, "I do." So he just went away. He walked into the door, and he turned to me and said, "Alice, don't be afraid. I'll be always with you." And he just opened the door and he left. I wake up in that morning, was was August. And was on Monday. I don't remember exactly the date, but I remember the month, and I remember the day when I wake up. That was on Monday, and I was ready to go to work. I was helping my dad to sell furniture in Brazil, and I was changed. My eyes was open to see things that I couldn't see before that dream. It was like I was feeling like my spirit, my soul was full of love, was inside me. I knew God was with me. Jesus was with me. Inside my body, inside me. I opened my heart, and I let Him in. And I feel His presence all the time. I know I'm not alone. If you open your heart and let Jesus in, your life is gonna change. You will change. I know it's hard. It's like it's easy for me just to tell you, like, open your heart, let Jesus go in, accept Jesus. It's easy for me to say that when I had that dream, but He is with you all the time as soon as you believe that He's and accept that He is God, that He protects you, and He is always with you, because you, me, and everybody see Jesus every day. And I can see His creations. I can see when I'm in nature, when I'm talking to people, I see Him there. I see Him especially when I have any kind of problem, because everybody has problems, right? And He's the one who gives me strength, and my faith is even strong. If you have any problem in your life, believe in Him, trust in Him and in yourself, that everything is gonna be okay. So I'm gonna tell you on the next video what changed in my life. That was a big change, and how I changed. I want to just say thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one.